This is ANN News Brief.
Questions are being raised in the possible death of military contractors that worked for a Russian firm in northern Mozambique. Security experts are raising issues with Russia's security presence in Africa. 5 soldiers employed by a private military firm with connections to the Kremlin and 20 soldiers in the Mozambique Defense Armed Forces (FADM) were killed in an ambush in Mudumbe district in Cabo Delgado province in late October. 2 vehicles were also reported burned by insurgents in the ambush. Although Mozambique government kept mum about the incident, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov told Voice of America last month there were no Russian soldiers in Mozambique. Counterterrorism experts warned that last week's killings show the growing sophistication of insurgent groups operating in the region. They also questioned the effectiveness of Russian private military contractors assisting African governments. The rains are coming in Chimanimani, Zimbabwe, where Cyclone Idai wreaked havoc in March, displacing hundreds of households. But many of those rendered homeless by the cyclone are still living in tents. Many of the displaced say they were ready to start building their own homes if given the land, money, and materials. Many are panicking because of the approaching rainy season, but the provincial administrations says semi-permanent structures which are better than tents should be ready soon. Cyclone Idai, one of the most destructive Indian Ocean cyclones on record, smashed into Chimanimani and Chipinge district, killing many, leaving hundreds homeless and destroying $1 billion worth of infrastructure. Government and private sources provided immediate aid, tents, camps, and emergency supplies after the cyclone and promised to build new homes on less dangerous sites in the district. But road and bridge repairs that must be done first have been slow and holding back home construction. Cyclone victims say they tend to react negatively to weather changes and are uninhabitable. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Rwanda's capital, Kigali, is introducing new buses it says would revolutionize public transport in the city. The buses called Generation 2 are said to feature higher ITUs, improved route planning, better vehicle mix, and is introducing a strict scheduled service. Officials say under the new system, passengers will even be able to know which bus stop is closest, the time the bus arrives, and the route the bus operates. Planners say this is a transition that would see the city move to a more advanced public transport system by next year. Officials are also planning dedicated bus lanes to separate buses from cars and make the bus trips more rapid and convenient. They say Generation 2 will also feature the use of intelligent service monitoring systems, especially GPS, to track vehicle activity and performance. That is ANN News Brief. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, nnafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.